I'm Susan Niski-Pop. I am the Senior Vice President for the joint ventures, as well as the Radiation and Imaging Support Team at the U.S. Oncology Network.
And I'm Ryan Funk. I'm the Chief Radiation Oncology Officer for the network.
This is a really exciting time to be in radiation and imaging because there are so many advancements in the technology and the treatments that are coming out. In imaging, there are a lot of advancements in terms of identifying those tumors faster, knowing more about their size, their location, and their activity. And that leads us to better diagnosis. It also gives us the opportunity to do better planning for radiation treatments.
From a radiation side especially, I think the newer technologies that allow us to shape that dose to very focused parts of the body in coordination with the imaging that also allows us to know exactly where that tumor might land. The future is bright. The newer technologies, we are much better equipped to figure out where the tumor is, where the cancer might be, and deliver that dose that we need. And we're getting more and more resources in terms of different ways to deliver that dose. There have been photons, X-rays, and protons for years and years, and now we have more and more opportunities to use radiopharmaceuticals and even to use the current technology that we have in new and different ways.
Artificial intelligence is going to play a huge role in both radiation and in imaging in the future. And we're already starting to see that now. We've got AI-enabled auto-contouring that allows for faster contouring, which removes some of the burden and time from the physicians and the dosimetrist, will ultimately give us probably a better plan, and we'll get patients on treatment much more quickly.
As a provider in the network, I've been amazed as I've watched the things that we can do when we get access to those resources. So as a provider, I may know, hey, I want to be able to do this image and perhaps do it in my own practice, but being able to go out to a group of experts that can say, hey, here's how we do billing. Here's how we get great access to great technology so that we can do that imaging more rapidly, cheaper, more effectively. It's been really refreshing to see all of the expertise that is there.
And I think the data, we've brought a lot of data to the practices recently, and hopefully that's been of value to you as a provider, as a practice leader, and as someone in the actual trenches treating cancer.
When we're bringing patients in, whether to do imaging or to do radiation, that's a patient that is in a very vulnerable time of their life. They've got cancer, and if we can get them in rapidly, get them treated with the best technology, the best information possible, then they can spend their time doing things that are more important.
I'm excited that we're going to be able to treat a whole new group of patients. I think radiopharmaceuticals will become a new line of defense in the cancer fight, and it's a little bit different from what we've been doing both with infusion and with radiation, so it's going to offer us some different options for patients.
What really excites me is how much has changed over the last decade in terms of what we do as radiation oncologists. Our daily workflow has really changed, and to see that change even further, I've seen fewer side effects for patients as they go through some of the newer treatments that we've had. And we now can offer treatments in ways that we just couldn't have done a decade ago. And to see that change, be able to offer more effective, less toxic treatments is just incredibly exciting.